Irish people in terms of our national culture, you know, over many years we didn't particularly enjoy direct feedback, but actually seeing that as core to the success of making the Irish team and the organisational culture within that and the province's successful has been quite interesting. Have you found particular national cultures, or let's say people from different countries, where it's more difficult to be too direct?
Yeah, I think France was a great example of how you couldn't copy and paste what you know from Ireland or from your travels and say that model will work here. You've got to adapt and, I suppose, reframe your philosophy and your style to the people you're with. Now in France I had 16 different nationalities, so
16 different nationalities. How did you manage that?
Yeah, so, and again, but then, and obviously you deal with everyone as an individual, but when you present your review from a match, you have to speak to the group. So you have to be very careful how you handle it. But I would have had a lot of Pacific Islanders who are very, so Fijians, Tongans, Samoans, and we had a Cook Islander. By nature, they're actually quite humble, quite timid. On the pitch, they're not timid.
They're warriors.
Yeah, they're warriors, and you sign them for what they bring on the pitch. But off the pitch, they can be very reserved, very respectful, and wouldn't like being pointed out in public. You know, so you know.
A lot of Asian culture in particular don't like you. They do not like you actually being too directly critical, especially from the group. It's hugely disrespectful.
So what sometimes you had to do was you had to, you know, generically talk about a mistake or something that led to a try or a loss, point it out without actually getting into the nitty-gritty of whose fault it was. But obviously you can't brush it under the carpet either. So then it's one-on-one, it's small talk, where you can actually, you know, I suppose sometimes tease it out of them, you know, so get them to tell you what they see. And you have to make sure you coach. You can't let things slide. It has to be measured, and it has to be accountable. People have to be accountable for it. But definitely, you know, I would say in Ireland or England, you don't need to spend as much time having those small individual chats, because people in the room are very happy to get that feedback. In actual fact, to be honest, for me, the really good cultures are before the coach gets a chance to actually tell the group where it went wrong. The players in that who were involved in the error are actually saying, "Look, you know, I know I made a mistake there, and I'll fix it." That's a very strong culture. It's very rare, but when you have that, you're really facilitating growth and helping people get better. Yeah.